Welcome, celestial beings. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Just know that this is going to be a general reading for the collective, so not all messages are going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest. I do want to let the collective know that for my subscribers, we are doing the third community give back $100 giveaway. So if you want to participate, just make sure that you're a subscriber one, and then in the comments in this video, you could put enter me, and you'll be entered into the contest for the $100 community give back. So what that will entail is you get to choose whatever gift card of your choice in the amount of 100 USD dollars, and or I can send you a PayPal payment, which I pay the fees for you to receive that $100 in USD dollars. So must be able to email you the gift certificate link for the gift certificate that you choose, and other than that, the winner will be announced on Saturday, September the 20th. There are some interesting things in the description box. If you want to support the channel or continue to support the channel, like, share, interact, and or subscribe if you haven't done so already. Just know that when the camera was off, I've done all the things, and now the camera is on. I'm ready to get down to business. So let's talk about it. I'm picking up on an energy of something being set straight. And I feel like that this is something that's going to be set straight once and for all. I do feel like that it could be someone who is going to have to decide a fate, per se. You know, it's up to someone to have a final say on whether or not something is for you or not for you, is what I'm picking up on. This has something to do with, okay, let me just back up. You could be conflicted about something that has happened to you, okay, and how you should go about navigating through this, okay? So something has been on you, on your mind, in your spirit, about something that has happened that you were involved with, and how this is going to affect you in such a way, in such a manner. And that's why whomever this other source is going to actually have that final say on what the, I don't want to say consequences, but I feel like consequences, what the consequences will be. So you are waiting to hear this information, or to, you know, for this final say, verdict, outcome that somebody else has the authority to direct to you regarding you. Okay. I feel like because of whatever this incident happened, that you have pretty much like withdrawn from people, interacting, just kind of been wanting to be alone to yourself, because this may have involved several people. As a matter of fact, this could have started with an argument, and this could have been an argument or a conflict that got ugly. Okay, because I am seeing the Five of Wands here. You know, somebody might have put you in a position where you had to defend yourself some type of way, whether it was verbally or physically, and it could have resulted in some type of legal action, or some type of action again where you don't have no say in this, what's going to happen to you, and somebody else does, with all the parties involved. Okay, so because you got caught up in some mess, you know, this would be where you withdrew from society. I don't know if I want to say society, but you have withdrawn and being like a loner, because I feel like you shouldn't have been in this predicament in the first place. Okay. On the other side of this, and what could have started this all, yeah, this, here it comes. And what could have started this all is the fact that you put something into something, like so much into something, some type of investment into something. Okay. That was something, and this had the opportunity to make some changes, not only for you, but maybe like for your family, for your community, or for loved ones around you, or something like that. and then this argument or this dispute happened. I don't feel like you going through this has been easy at all. This hasn't been very hard. It hasn't been a walk in the park. It really has, like I said, it really has you conflicted, because I really feel like in your mind, you shouldn't have been in this predicament in the first place. I do feel like you're gonna walk away for something from something or somebody. You're just waiting to hear back on how this is going to work out. There's some type of offer here that can still contribute to something that will still benefit you, and I hopefully will get some more information on that offer as well. Or there would be some type of offer in this, if it's legal, it could be some type of offer made from the other party to try to settle this. Well, I couldn't get that out. Some type of settlement maybe be offered. And whether or not you should take the settlement and just let it all go could be something that you're trying to debate as well. Okay, so let's clarify and confirm what we have down here. All right. Information for the collective spirit. Okay. Yeah. Whoop. I'm doing all kind of stuff. Okay. Woo. Man, this settlement. There is a settlement, okay? Okay, at the bottom of the deck. Um, Six of Pentacles. To whereas this does have a financial label attached to it. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. Some type of financial settlement is what we have here out on the table. And it is two counterparts, parts who are involved in this. I feel like, okay, we're definitely talking about some type of litigation here. Okay. So we're gonna get that out the way. There's definitely a decision that does have to be made, and I feel like, the judge or whomever is making this decision, even if this could be some type of mediator in this situation, the decision has to be decided upon. Okay, boom, bam. Okay, still, okay. I am not an attorney. I am not offering legal advice. I'm not even saying this is how this is going to work out. I will say, if I'm reading the energy correctly, and if there was a favor, I feel like that is going to go in your favor. I'm just going to leave that right there. Okay, because I do feel like that there is something that is going to be presented that is going to shed light on your circumstance. That's why the offer's down here twice. The offer's down here twice. They are definitely trying to settle. And I don't know if this is settled out of court, but I just see that somebody is trying to settle. This has been settled. This has been like I said, this hasn't been easy. And as a matter of fact, you've been fighting your ass off for real, for real. Okay. And the fact that you have displayed the strength and courage that is necessary to get through this is the reason why it's not just going any going the way that the opposition or the opposite party wants it to go. How about that? You've been fighting. You've been fighting. And I feel like the isolation that you've went through or experienced was so that there could not be any other influences. Nobody can get no more dirt on you or catch you doing anything, because you need for this to be finalized and done with and over. Okay. I feel like that, okay, within this settlement, yes, parties want to work with you. They do want to work with you. Period. I also feel like that you're not just going with whatever. This got to be, it's got to make sense for one thing. If you're gonna take this offer, it's got to make sense, and you're not just taking any offer, and it's being shown. Okay, so they're fighting you because you won't just take any and everything. As a matter of fact, some of the fight may be what you're trying to get back, because somebody may have taken something from you in the interim. This is where the disappointment and the feeling of loss is coming in at as well. Somebody was trying to manipulate the situation on their behalf to try to get things to turn out in their favor, but they manipulation tactics in the things that they are trying to do is not working out. As a matter of fact, like there's some evidence of, like, I don't know if there's footage or some type of paper trail documentation about what's been stolen. About what's been stolen. And this also is going to help you. And I feel like if you're at the tail end of this, it was that documentation or that footage that got you in these negotiations at this point of them trying to have, do some type of settlement. And they wasn't banking on you having this evidence. Now the other party is wanting to walk away from everything that they have, what is the word? Like all this stuff that they presented, which hasn't been all truthful. And because of that documentation or that footage and all this was exposed, now they trying to walk away like nothing ever happened. And you're not going for it. Okay. They really thought that they was going to get away with this. And unfortunately, sometimes a lot of times counsel don't know what's going on. Counsel, they wasn't there. That's why we go before a jury of our peers or before the judge, and for other people to decide based off of the evidence that they have in front of them, what they're gonna do. I feel like that counsel or the other party, whoever's representing them, was bamboozled. Somebody got caught up in their feelings. This could have been an ex. This could have been a lover. This could have been somebody you've been in a relationship with or was in a relationship with. Okay. And they just being petty and spiteful. And it's not going to work out for them because they're being petty and spiteful and not truthful. And their intentions, like I said, is manipulation going on, or it's very manipulative. And that's why they're going to get seen through. And all of this stuff that you went through was just all of this stuff that you went through, and the fight and the battles and the back and the forth and all that kind of stuff. You feel like on one hand it's feeling like this crap is not worth it, but it's totally worth clearing your name is what I'm picking up here. Okay, well, I feel like you're still waiting on the answer, though. You're still waiting on the outcome. And so this is where we are. And if this is what you're going through, this is just confirmation that you're waiting on that answer. Again, based off of energy alone and where you been and how much you went through, you're not playing no games. You are ready for all of the shits. You've displayed more of this than anything. I just I just I just as words of encouragement and having something positive to say, I'm banking it's going to work out for you. So let's get some final messages down here and we'll get this all closed out. Transformation. Security. Fulfillment. Opportunity. And at the bottom of the deck, purification. And for me, this purification is the sign of you clearing your name. Okay? Transformation. I feel like through this whole entire situation and everything that you went through, not only has it changed you, but it changed your perspective and it changed how you feel about this other individual or these other people. And it changes how you, it could even be, just because of how you had to go through what you went through, it could have changed your outlook or your perspective about the justice system, any of all those things. But there were changes with you due to this situation, whether it was for the better or just for a different perspective or better out, just your attitude toward things or any and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It transformed you in some type of way. Okay. Security. I feel like that's part of the outcome. Okay. And this has to do with the settlement, and I'm going to move on to fulfillment. Okay. See where I'm going with this? This is fulfilling for you. Okay. This is also some type of security for you. Okay. And these opportunities here, not only with the settlement and the different amounts that they're coming at you with, you see what I'm saying? But this is also an opportunity in regards to your growth, that transformation that you went through, how you see things, how you're going to see things in the future, your experiences. It's just a whole bunch of things that fall under the category of the opportunity. There's so much opportunity here to turn this from the potential catastrophic event it could have been to, okay, what did I learn? What am I getting from this? What can I take with me from now on type situation? So let us know how it turns out, friend. But I feel good things for you. Okay. Other than that, I'm going to say I'm not worried about you. I know you got this. You're a fighter. You're a boss. You're not a pushover. You're confident. You're strong. You're intelligent. Okay. And this was just another life experience that you could put underneath your belt as something that you have conquered and gotten through, and you get to live to see another day and live through another human experience. So until next time, I love you. I love you. I love you.